The world continues to mourn the sudden death of Friends star Matthew Perry. Adding to the outpouring of grief and sweet remembrances, producer Molly Hurwitz, Perry's ex-fiancée, shared an intimate tribute on Instagram that sheds light on their deep connection. Hurwitz started by acknowledging Perry's indisputable acting prowess, posting, "He would love that the world is talking about how talented he was, and he really was very talented."
I felt like I was gonna die if they didn't laugh.
The actor's former paramour also provided some insight into what the Friends reunion did for his self-confidence, recalling, "As the Friends reunion was approaching, we rewatched the show together. I was so good. See what I did there? We rewound and studied scenes. Our respect and appreciation of humor is something that connected us. Being with him as he rediscovered his brilliance was magical." Despite the shared moments of joy and laughter, their relationship was far from perfect. Hurwitz continued, "I obviously knew that man in a very different way too. While I loved him deeper than I could comprehend, he was complicated, and he caused pain like I'd never known." However, she clarified that there were plenty of positives from their time together. Molly and Matthew's love story began in 2018, and by November 2020, the happy couple was engaged. However, by June 2021, they abruptly ended their relationship. While there were whispers about the real cause of the split, in a 2022 interview with People, the actor admitted his insecurity issues were to blame. "That was me afraid. That is what I manifest, something that's wrong with them, and then I break up with them." This fear of love might have been influenced by Perry's substance abuse, which began when he was a vulnerable 14-year-old, drinking an entire bottle of wine in one sitting.
And I thought to myself, this must be the way that normal people feel all the time.
Hurwitz signed off her tribute by highlighting the challenges of loving someone battling addiction, acknowledging, "I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Al-Anon, an invaluable resource for those who love someone struggling with this destructive disease. Maddie, I feel relief that you are at peace." What we've learned so far about Perry's untimely death is heartbreaking. Still, we can take solace in the fact that during Perry's chat with People, the Friends star also highlighted his victory over his fear of love. "I'm not run by the fear I used to be run by, so everything's kind of different. I'm feeling more confident, and I'm not afraid of love anymore, so the next girl I go out with better watch out." Perry's memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, gave more insight into his proposal to Hurwitz, while not explicitly identifying her. Perry admitted that at the time, he was in rehab in Switzerland and afraid of being alone. He wrote, "I bought her a ring because I was desperate that she would leave me. I didn't want to be this injured and alone during COVID. I was high on 1,800 milligrams of hydrocodone when I asked her to marry me, and she knew it too, and she said yes." When Perry told People about his engagement, he said, "I decided to get engaged. Luckily, I happened to be dating the greatest woman on the face of the planet at this time." However, once he was sober, he realized what he'd done and that he wasn't prepared for it. Perry quoted Hurwitz in his memoir, writing, "You went down on one knee to propose, which really hurt your stomach, remember? I didn't remember. Needless to say, we broke up." There seemed to be no ill will for his ex because after the engagement ended, Perry told People, "Sometimes things just don't work out, and this is one of them. I wish Molly the best." If you or anyone you know needs help with addiction issues, help is available. Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP 4357.